Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm back with another video. So, the MPC XL. You know, the guys, they want me to stop talking about it, but I'm not going to stop talking about it, man. I'm not going to stop talking about the MPC Live Mark 3, the MPC Live Mark 1, none of them. I'm saying I'm not going to, because that's one of the main foundations to a lot of people's musical studio. So, I feel that it's very, very vital that we pay attention to something that's like the main attraction, like the main brain in most studios. And we pass along information that's like an icebreaker, like a mental icebreaker to get people to think and break out of a certain mold, break out of a certain way, start to look at their gear in a different light instead of like this instrument or like this tool or like, you know, having this emotional connection. I think when people pay money for something, they spend their time going and buying something, or they get to sit at their house with their hard-earned money, and it's an investment. They get emotionally attached to it, and they get into this comfort zone where as they feel like if somebody says something about that product, then they have to go and defend the company and defend the product. When it's not your company, it's not your product, but you're just trying to defend your comfort zone for no reason. Any real company can withstand scrutiny. They can withstand it. Any with solid product, with a great brand. Or let me not say that, because you can have a great brand just off of marketing and tricking people, right? But with a solid product, you can withstand scrutiny. These companies don't need you to defend them and go online and tell people to shut up. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is, it's like when you do that, is where does your focus lie in the overall grand scheme of things when you're worrying about the next person talking about a device that has literally nothing to do with you if you really think about it. You didn't create it, you know what I'm saying? You didn't build it. You didn't put there's no financial backing into a company. It's not your company. It really has nothing to do with you in all reality. If you really put it into perspective, you might have one of the units, but it has nothing to do with you, except for your emotional attachment to it, for your reason for defending. That's the reason why you're going to defend it, because you think like you need to defend this because you use it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Somebody say something about, oh, the Colgate toothbrushes are bad. Don't use them no more. I'll be like, oh, word, get that information. I go check it, see if it's bad. If it's bad, just throw it out. I'm not gonna go online and start fighting with people saying, it's not bad. Shut up. Don't talk about Colgate toothbrushes like that. Man, I hope you guys get what I'm saying, man. Oh man, I hope you guys get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of to me, it's kind of weird behavior for an individual who has a device that somebody else or multiple people are talking about that's in a different light than what the other people are talking about, the content creators who are like saying this is amazing, that then you would then turn around and make a video or videos or put it in your titles, your thumbnails, and express emotional attachment feelings to try to shut down somebody else's point of view, or just critical thinking, or you know what I'm saying, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Just let the person get what they got to get out, because they're obviously on a different playing field. Like, they're obviously talking about something that's totally different from where your mind is at. But your mind is not even connecting the dots or connecting on a level where this person is at, because you're comfortable. You're in your comfort zone. You're comfortable at this purchase that you made. You're comfortable at what they told you it can do. You're comfortable with the specs that you might know, or you're just comfortable with having something that's the new that could potentially help you in some way, shape, or form. You're comfortable in that. But then there's somebody else who's not comfortable, who challenges what the companies are actually really saying and what they actually really hear or what they actually really see. And your first instinct is to try to combat and shut that person down, shut down their logic. Meanwhile, that other person didn't shut down any of your logic of any of your talking points on any of your videos for however long you've been uploading and living on this earth trying to take care of your business. Nobody's ever said that to you. You get what I'm saying? So it's funny how people can gang together and go against a person who's not inside the matrix and not a part of the societal norm. But then the other person is now they have to hear it, see it, take it in, and be stuck with that. They're not even allowed to voice their opinion. Number one, their very first opinion. Then they're not even allowed to voice their opinion to go back at the people who are trying to shut down them, their character, and all this and that. It's almost like a lose-lose situation for the person who's trying to get their point across, and that's crazy. And you can't silence critique. You cannot silence critique, guys. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to shut down the conversation that needs to be had. It moves from it literally moves from like creative discussion to brand protection. You know what I'm saying? It literally moved when you say, "Oh, just shut up," or "There's that," "Oh, you don't even have one," or "You mind your business," "Oh, if you can't afford one, just say it." All this negativity coming from their comfort zone, which is literally shutting down the creative discussion that we should be having to protect the brand. For what? The brand is not going to protect you. Have they spoken up for anything that has gone on in your lifetime? Or have they given you money? Have they paid for your college tuition? Have they paid for your car or your car note? Have they paid your mortgage? Have they bought the land that you live on and say, "Here, you can have that for free"? Have they done anything for you? But they built a device, which is supposed to, it's a company. They're building a product because they're trying to sell it. They sold it to you, and then they fill your head up with a bunch of information on these promotional ads, commercials, and marketing schemes, and putting the device in famous people's hands and letting the famous people use the device. And you like, "Oh, this famous person uses it," or the content creators, they use it. They give me tutorials on it. They give me this and that. They give me expertise advice on how to use it, and you become so comfortable and so emotionally attached and loving to these people that you have no idea who they are. And then you want to attack the next person who's literally just going online and just giving their creative discussion on how they think these devices should be and also be spoken about from the companies, not the trickery and the marketing tactics. Give us the real. But see, we're living in this fantasy world where the companies can't be real all the way. Stay a little bit real, somewhat, you know what I'm saying? But not all the way, because they think they got to manipulate too. The famous people who get the device, they continue to manipulate people. I don't know why. You already got the status in the cloud. You up there already, but for some reason, they get tricked into, promoting product. The content creators promoting product because that's their livelihoods. They need it, right? But nobody sat there and sits down and says, "Hey, the times are changing." You know what I'm saying? From the old school MPCs or workflow or music industry to the new. Now it's more powerful machines. They move a lot faster. It's the workflow and stuff like that. So, but nobody has the conversation where it's like, can we figure out a happy medium? So then one person comes on and tries to come on, or a couple people come on and try to figure out a happy medium, or not. And if you can't find a happy medium, tell the truth and stop doing the fake marketing tactics and then making people fall in love, get into that comfort zone with you and your brand, and stop allowing people to fight your fight for you, because a strong company can survive the criticism. They can survive it, man. They can. A strong company can. They can survive the scrutiny if they are legit. So I don't understand these human beings on the internet that defend a company that cares nothing about them, doesn't even know who they even are, and they get attached to a device because they put money value, they put some money into it, and what's going on? That's weird behavior, guys. It's weird. I'm not even attached to my MPC. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attached to this MPC. I like it for, you know what I'm saying? I I make beats on it. I write songs and try to get the songs to go through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attached to this keyboard. You know what I'm saying, if somebody says something bad about this rolling keyboard, I'm like, oh word? Okay, let me see. Let me see what's going on. Let me see if that's correct. And I go and see, and if there's nothing wrong with it, I'm like, I don't really understand. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's doing what it do for me. You know what I'm saying? And then now, I'm not gonna go and fight and argue with that person about that. That's like, I could give you a cool example. I have my musical genre. It's known as ghost wave, cinematic air hop, a sound that floats. Right? If somebody starts critiquing and complaining and attacking and doing all this stuff about my genre, I'm not going to fight with them. I'm not going to try to tear them down and go back and forth with them. It's just subjective, objective, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Their in emotions, their feelings. The only thing I could try to do is try to understand what they're saying, and if I need to fix something, I fix it. Or I could put into my mind, well, maybe they're just not comfortable with the new genre yet. Maybe they're so used to boom bap, hip hop, drill, trap, dubstep, dub, reggae, R&B, classical. I mean, there's like a billion genres out there, right? But maybe they're so comfortable with that they can't allow this new genre to sink in just yet, because a new genre is done a certain way. So I technically I can't even say like, oh, it's done, there's something wrong with it, because it's done a certain way. You accept the genre for actually what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I had to, that's what, those are the things I start realizing the more I think about this stuff, the more I think, because I'm doing it like every day. I'm thinking about this stuff like a lot, man. Music, sound. You know what I'm saying? How to work with this, you know? But I'm not gonna fight people over Ghost Wave. I have people say Ghost Wave is trash, Ghost Wave is this, Ghost Wave, blah 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 blah. And I don't say nothing. I don't try to what for? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Like, I mean, literally, because I'm not the person who will sit there and try to contradict themselves. So a lot of people do that on purpose. The only time I defended Ghost Wave was when the guy made the diss record saying Ghost Wave was trash. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was like, hit him with the ghost wave, call me Patrick Sway. I'm gonna smoke like the ghosts in the subway. All facts, ha. I ain't with that side talk. All facts, ha ha. You know that the all facts diss record. But I wasn't defending it in a way where it was like, really, really like trying to like, I'm gonna get you, man. Shut up. Don't be saying nothing about Ghost Wave, man. Anyway, so I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get my point across, guys, and hopefully there's other people that see it. Hopefully there's other people that get their point across too, and we could get past this negative mental loop where people are fighting against each other and fighting against each other for the companies, and the companies are sitting back and just watching, laughing, enjoying. Meanwhile, a message like mine will get pushed down because they don't want it to come. They don't want it to come out. The people don't want it to come out because they're comfortable in a position that they're in right now. But I'm relentless, guys. I don't know if you know if you've seen this or known this or know this or not. I'm the guy that, you remember the movie Rudy, the little short football player, when they said he couldn't make it the team, and he man, he went so hard. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He finally got into play for Notre Dame, and it wasn't even the fact that he was going to be All American and all this and that and go to the NFL. He just never gave up, man. And I'm that type of person. Like, once I get started, It's a wrap. I'm not like, dude. If I was to show you my screen right now, it's so many windows open. A window for my website, a window for my Wikipedia on my website. I'm updating my wiki articles. A window for a couple windows actually for the Medium articles. You know what I'm saying? I got Chat GPT open over here. I'm doing searching, researching. We're doing deep diving on. You know what I'm saying? All this musical stuff, deep diving, researching. I'm learning. I'm reading. I haven't watched any episodes I want to watch right now, guys. I got this guy on YouTube. His name is Shots. He plays Rust, the video game. His name is Shots. His real name is Dylan, but you know what I'm saying? It's Shots. I watch him every day because he uploads every day. Man, I haven't even been watching him, man, because I'm telling you, I fell asleep in my chair, woke up, did what I had to do, you know, get all fresh and stuff like that, took my kids out, came back home, jumped right in the seat and started working, man. Working. I finished 2 articles today. Like, I'm reading, searching, reading. Like, I want to watch the Fallout series on Amazon.